Hi friends, welcome back to Manifest with Armine. My name's Armine and I'm a law of attraction consultant. I'm making today's video to be a little continuation from last week. I had mentioned Neville's Brazen Impudence. I think that's a concept of his that is not discussed enough. We all know the usual things that are brought up when it comes to Neville. And the Brazen Impudence, I think, needs more attention. I think that's the missing element to a lot of our process that most of us don't really want to embrace, because that's the part that makes us have to be okay with sounding ridiculous to ourselves. This is why it's a personal journey. This is why when we are doing this work, there's an element of privacy, you know, this is why a lot of times we say, well, like in the Bible it says, go and tell no one, right? Go and tell no one before you manifest something, because if you tell people, they might, even without meaning to, they might bring up some kind of doubt or discouragement within you. And of course in scripture it's saying that as after the fact, even right after you manifest something, if it's something that people can kind of knock down, like, oh, you didn't do that, oh, that would have happened anyway, that can bring doubt to your mind. But you know what you did, and you know the result of it, and it's essential to at least eventually grasp that. Like Neville says, the first time that you consciously manifest an experience, you will feel like that would have happened anyway. It should feel like that, because there's this feeling of naturalness, right? If you've been practicing the feeling of naturalness for something in your life, then when it shows up, there's going to be an element of naturalness to it, and part of that is sometimes that you figure, well, it would have happened anyway. So we can use that the first few times to reason it away, like, oh, that was just lucky. Oh, that's because you don't know yet what luck really is. So after a few times, you can't really deny the connection. And that brazen impudence is such an instrumental part of it a lot of times, because what seems like very illogical that you approach is going to seem completely natural and rational after you're like well on your way to seeing it manifested, and once it's manifested. If that makes sense to you, you've probably been studying manifestation for a while, because these are, like I said, layers of it that you only understand through experience, really. This is not something that you can just hear about or read about and get it, like get it experientially. You need to experience it in order to fully understand it. So this is kind of your permission slip, like Bashar would say, to embrace that brazen impudence. Don't be afraid to look ridiculous. Don't be afraid to contemplate something that is not rational, because nothing you want that's new is going to seem rational to your logical mind. And just look past that, look into the feeling, embrace the feeling, practice the feeling, welcome it. A lot of times that's all it takes to be open to it, to be open to the new feeling state, to be just interested in it and not be pushing it away. That, my friends, will do so much. It was going so well, guys, until that point. So, yes, the fly or whatever that was agrees. If you will do that much, then that will make all the difference for you. I'm gonna go make peace with that bug and maybe think of a next video. Thank you, guys.